Oh, one last thing about a little heresy for Easter. Did I mention they found the bones? Yeah, I don't know if I did or not, but I'll add that one. According to Tabor, they found a set of ossuaries in an earth after an earthquake, which had the family names of people on the ossuaries, including Jesus. His mother is Mary Magdalene, and others, where it could only have been, looking at the statistics, that one family who happened to be related to Joseph of Arimathea, by the way, who happened to be, according to the gospel, took care of his burial. So, I mean, it's like, because they found a separate tomb for his family. It's on one of Tabor's videos. The bones are now um, in the Israel Museum in Jerusalem. And here's the thing: for those who that would shake their belief, the belief should be in the Eucharist, which you can experience if you go to a real presence church. If you're a Baptist, you don't have any idea what I'm talking about. But if you go to an actual Catholic, Episcopal, Orthodox, or Presbyterian church, you will experience the presence of God in your soul. That's what says Jesus is real, not whether we believe in a spiritual resurrection, which is what Paul talked about, and what Jesus talked about. Frankly, that we all rise. It's what the Pharisees believed, not that we all get animated again, but that we all, instead of staying in the earth like the Sadducees would have it, that we go to heaven in our souls. Some modern people, Jews, actually believe that in reincarnation, that part of us which was perfected stays in heaven, and then that which is not yet perfected comes back on earth to live more and to find out for more perfection or more experience, and then we go back, and it comes, it has multiple parts of our personality, or maybe even separate people. But that's what the rabbi at Shabbat says, which is interesting as far as reincarnation. So, but if the message is true and the communion is true, then it doesn't matter whether they found the bones or not. Faith is in the message, and faith is in the sacrament, and the experience of it. It's not following every rule. It's about seeing that the life that you live following the message is true and real. That you will be happy when you help other people and you see God in them and help them as if you were God, or for God, in God's place. That's the way for happiness that I have found. I don't know about anybody else. It's not in conformity or obedience to Rome. It's in that experience of God, on the street, in family, in other spiritual places, shall we say. Yeah, that's where the truth is found. So you can believe both in Jesus and in the fact that his bones are hidden. They're not on display. They haven't been put in the ark, which is an oxum. It'd be an interesting place to put them, though, if you wanted idolatry. But I don't even believe in adoration, because you can't test it. The only way to test whether I don't get anything from looking at a monstrance or praying to one, and you can't prove that it's real to you until you consume it, at which case you can no longer look at whether you just look at it. The reality of communion is in you, in your experience, not in the experience of your eyes, it's the experience of your heart. So, there's no way of proving that piece of the transubstantiation, because to have you have consubstantiation when you eat of the bread of life. You can't know it until you eat it. And after you eat it, it's impossible to know the difference. So it's politics, in other words. So, heresy versus politics. Happy Easter. Or heresy and politics versus true religion and faith. So again, happy Easter. And yes, they found the bones, and it doesn't matter if you have faith, and rather than belief and conformity. It's where true religion lies.